Hey, what's up folks, it's Rojo, and welcome back to Let's Play Hammerwatch. So, due to some recording shenanigans, the commentary that I originally created for this video is lost to the ages, more or less. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and commentate, or comment, or however you want to say that word, on what's going on after the fact. So I'll be watching the video and trying to explain sort of what's going on. Right now, we are trying to find our way around the level to really remember what we were doing. Because before we were exploring floor 5, I believe is the floor that we were on, and so we had a little bit of cleanup left to do still. So we got to kill these slimes, and then we got to go and grab a little bit more treasure. That attack upgrade in particular, very nice to have. Happy to have it for sure. Taking a little bit of dumb damage there, but it's okay. The combo, so good. Heals us up really quite nicely. And, yeah, I'm looking... Yeah, there we go. There's our button. Another 5% damage boost. So it's at this point that I realize we still have a plank that we have to get. And I don't know how to get that plank, so we have to look around for the solution. This is where we got into that secret level, if I recall correctly. Or near where we got into the secret level, I guess. But sadly, that time is now long gone. Hopefully, though, we'll find more secret levels on other floors. In fact, we may have missed one on the earlier acts. It's entirely possible. But at this point, yeah, I'm looking around for the thing, but I can't quite find it. That's where we came into the floor, basically, through a secret path that we unlocked by dealing with a bunch of buttons by the trap, if you recall, the knife traps. Very dangerous stuff. So it's at this point that I'm trying to continue to figure out how to get the plank. Can't do it. So we need to basically look stuff up. That's where all this is headed. And we will, in fact, look stuff up in the not too distant future. But for now, we keep trying to figure it out for ourselves, because I always like to, when I'm playing games, you know, I want to be a part of the experience. You know, I don't want to have everything done for me. So I try to figure out as much stuff as I can on my own, and then when I get stuck, particularly when it comes to like Let's Plays and stuff, I'll go look something up, or ask somebody, just in the interest of trying to keep things moving forward and to keep it, you know, hopefully keep things interesting. So yeah, we're basically looking for some secret doors here, anything that I may have missed to move that plank. But as you'll see in a little bit here, that is not in fact the solution. Also just testing out the old grappling hook. I actually like the grappling hook quite a bit. It's a nice ability. Makes getting around the map a little bit easier if you choose to use it that way, because the mana cost is so low. And the stun's not really that big of a deal. You know, the stun on enemies, it's okay, but there are so many enemies and it only hits one, so it has very little effect in my opinion. And you're not immune while you're traveling, so if you grappling hook into, you know, a volley of arrows, you're pretty much going to eat shit and die. You know, there's no two ways around it. But yeah, we're just about done doing our final sweep of this area. And at that point, we will, in fact, move on and see if we can find our plank on a different floor. You'll see why. Not sure what I'm looking for there. I don't think we've ever seen secret buttons or anything on those, although they can be hidden under the grates sometimes. Okay, so right about here, I think, is where I decided to give up. Yep. All right, and then I forgot about autosaving. I was gonna just restart the video, but since autosave happens when you move floors, and I move floors, you know, we would have lost the progress that we made, and you know, in a continuity sense. So I decided that I would keep that section in. But yeah, now we know exactly where we need to go. I at this point had forgotten about the saving thing, so I'm going down to look for treasure that doesn't exist because we already picked it up. But that's okay. We will shortly realize our mistake, and we'll go ahead and go up to floor 4, I think, and then start moseying onwards. It's very different to watch your own content and then comment on it, as opposed to commenting at the same time. I'm sure I'll see some stupid mistakes at some point and kick myself for that. But yeah, we're looking for our plank now. The planks, I think, are just for an achievement as well as the presents, but you know, I'd like to get them nonetheless, even if they don't really unlock anything per se. Yeah, I'm still a little bit confused about the situation here, trying to figure out what's going on. And so you'll see that those pyramids are quite tall. But we'll go ahead and... yeah, there we are. Sort of got it figured out. We'll go ahead and I think we'll go and find the plank at this point. It should be down here somewhere. Yeah, you'll see, like, those look like the tops of the pyramids, basically. And I hadn't put that together when I was initially playing the game. But yeah, there's our plank right there. Perfect. So now we can finally move on from this floor. We're gonna try and find an exit that will bring us closest to the boss. And I sort of go the wrong way a little bit here. Almost consider going back into that pit of despair that is the knife trap, which would have been a huge mistake. But yeah, there we go. I think I've figured it out here. So we're gonna move on and go back to the I think the original exit that we came to this floor on. So we'll take the floor 6 stairs back to floor 4, which will come out right near the boss. Because yeah, I think about trying this one, but that goes to floor 5, I think. We don't want to go to floor 5. There's nothing left for us there. So yeah, we come down through this way, and this is the exit that we want. Of course, we have to deal with the fire traps again. No big deal. That's a pretty easy one overall. But now, yeah, we got to do some shopping as well. I think about this for a while, and you know, I'm not sure I'm really happy with all the purchases I've made. I think some of it was probably wasted gold, but we have so much, and I wanted to see what some of the other stuff did and how effective it was. So I'll go ahead and I think I buy just about everything, with the exception of like more mana. I don't give 2 shits about having more mana. I don't think I bought the armor upgrade though. Maybe I should have, consider I was buying everything else. But I think we get all of the attack upgrades. We get this combo timer, very useful to have. And we consider buying a potion, but we already have a potion, so we don't need to worry about that too much. It almost probably would be worthwhile to consider getting an invulnerability potion sometimes, so you can just stay in and like wail on a dude for a while, rather than going with the health and mana potion route. But you know, such is life. So we increased our speed there a little bit, and I believe we're going to increase our health pool as well, just once. But it's 20 points. It seems like a pretty good upgrade. And then I think we've got a bunch of attack stuff that we need to pick up. basically, yeah, I think as I said, I think I get everything here. I'm not really sure the speed penalty was worth buying or the fervor. But the knife fan damage and extra knives, actually pretty good, I think. I'm pretty happy with that purchase. You'll see me use it over the course of the episode a bit, and it seems like it's pretty effective overall. So I think that's all the gold that we're likely to be spending. Unless, yeah, we bought everything down there. I think it's boss time. At this point, I was considering going over to the stairs just to save the game, but then I realized no need, because the game's gonna save as soon as we go through these stairs anyway. We've got a little bit of a gauntlet that we have to fight our way through. No big deal. We've got a potion guy as well. We don't really need to worry about that, though. No way back, unfortunately. At least not until we kill the boss. This boss, interesting, but not so bad, really. Got a lot of slimes here, which are useful for doing combos. I'm just checking to see if those are pillars or enemies or how that's working out. But we just start clearing stuff out, and then I think better and decide to save those guys. But this is the Skeleton Knight. This is the boss that I sort of expected we would fight on this floor. The combo, as you can see, really tearing him up. And we use the pillars there to defend against the fan of knives. I don't know if I ever get hit by that blood attack. I did foolishly throw knives at the wall and get stuck, however, so that wasn't so good. The skeletons will keep spawning, by the way, and we don't really seem to get much in the way of combo from them, so it's not great. I did remember to use the potion, though. I'm proud of myself for that one, because that does not usually happen. We took a huge hit there, though. We let him swing on us, so that was real bad. Now he starts dropping bombs, and that yeah, that's a little bit too much to deal with. Unfortunately, we spawned right when he was doing his knife attack, so we pretty much eat shit immediately, and then get stuck. But on the upside, he's almost dead. Yeah, we just spam knives to finish him off. Upgrades, not so good. I'm on upgrade. I really don't feel great about, but I do feel good about only losing 2 lives on the boss. That's actually quite a lot better than last time. The extra damage certainly helped out a lot. Just checking for any secret doors, and now we, of course, get all of our delicious, tasty treasure. And I believe that'll be 5 1-ups there for us as well, or maybe it's 4. I can't recall. 5, yeah, very nice. And at long last, we've moved on to a new area of the game. We are now in the archives, I believe it was. New enemies, new environment altogether. Really, got to figure out what secrets look like on the wall, and figure out the the new enemy patterns and any new traps and all that good kind of stuff. The enemies don't show up for a little bit, though. I don't think the new ones. That is, we saw them on the west, to the west there. They're some kind of eyeballs, but they yeah, we don't actually fight them for a little bit here. For now, though, we just sort of need to explore, pick up our treasure, do our due diligence, break pots, that kind of thing, so that we have enough money next time we find a shop we can afford to get some more upgrades. In particular, I'd love to get another damage upgrade, because that seems to really be the lifeblood of any, well, I don't know about any, but at least of our Hammerwatch playthrough. Being able to kill enemies quickly and efficiently is very, very important. So we go ahead and pick up some of these stray coins. Yeah, as you can see, like the eyes, they're not super tough, but they do hit for 12, which is, you know, we can't take too many of those as the thief. Let's put it that way. Happy to have more treasure, though. There seems to be a lot of it. Another present, as I mentioned before. I believe those are just for achievements, according to somebody in the comments. So, happy to pick them up, but not sure that they're really going to be all that useful. What am I doing? I'm leaving a silver coin behind! Oh, woe is me. If that costs us the difference between an upgrade, I'm going to be very disappointed. But we have more coinage to pick up nonetheless. I'm curious as to do the math on... I did the math on the original steal ability, which gives you a 15% chance to get 1 coin when you kill an enemy. And I'm sure that we've killed thousands of enemies at this point and gotten our money's worth. I'm not sure if that's been the case for Steel 2 just yet, though, because it was more expensive, but it also had a higher chance to pay out, double the chance. So now we have a 30% chance for every enemy we kill to get 1 coin. So it's possible that it may have paid out already, but I sort of have my doubts. I'm trying to figure out a way to get to that treasure chest, by the way. Something we'll have to figure out later in the episode. Seems to be kind of a common theme, you know, there's treasure hidden behind walls, and you gotta find secret buttons and the like to basically teleport them or move walls or anything of the sort. Just checking for secret doors here, secret walls rather. Just because we don't know what they look like on this terrain, I guess you could say. Oh, thank goodness. We went back and got the coin. And a handy save point. Can't complain about that. A little risky to save when there's a bunch of enemies chasing you down, though. Probably didn't mean to step on that. But yeah, basically we just need to make our way through these hallways, clean up the little eyeball guys that come out, and from there we've got some keys to pick up. As you can see, there's a silver door over there. But there's a bronze key, so we're going to need to open a bronze door at some point in the not-too-distant future here. Maybe that one right up there. The backward strafing, or, you know, I guess the not really strafing, but the backward technique while you're attacking, definitely critical skill to have to be successful in this game, no doubt about it. Something I had trouble with in the first episodes, but I've gotten a lot better at it. Of course, I say that as just as I had taken damage. So yeah, I consider going to the west here before going through that door, but then I see the key and think better of it. Probably for the best for us to grab the key, see what's behind this door, and deal with all of that good stuff. You can see there's a big eye in that pack. Not sure how much damage they do or what other abilities they may have. I don't know that I've gotten hit by any of them. But I'm sure my time will come and we'll find that out eventually. Just trying to see if there's a secret way in there, but probably a foolish thing to do considering there's a key. And they're not going to give us a secret door to get in a room that requires a key, most likely. That at least doesn't seem to have been the case so far. Very nearly got a combo there, but not quite enough enemies. So we won't be able to heal up immediately anyway from that. I think those are our first gold coins as well. Not the little ones that we just picked up, not the vendor coin, of course. But the vendor coin is, of course, a very nice get for us. And there we go. Something happened, and that something was the chest becoming accessible to us. And we get a giant gem. It's worth, check, I think it's worth about 300 coins. So, good to have, no doubt. Just using the grappling hook to speed things up again. And, yeah, I wanted to verify whether or not it pierces enemies, and of course it doesn't, because how would that even work when the purpose of it is to pull you? I guess maybe if it it'll pull you to the last enemy hit or something. Maybe that would work, but nonetheless, no big deal. Looks like our fervor ability is helping out a little bit, because we did start to attack faster there a little bit, and we can get up to 20% attack speed boost, I believe, for a short time as we're sort of killing enemies. Extra DPS, always a good thing to have. I imagine the skill might be a little less effective in a multiplayer game, though, where you may not have quite as much control over who's killing what, and how often, and all that good stuff. Almost run right into those knife traps. I get a little nervous about them, because they are still a one-hit kill for us, I think. Or at least very nearly so. Now that we have the health upgrade, it's possible that maybe we can survive one of them hitting us. But I'm not sure. So yeah, I noticed the button there, and we'll of course need to push that. Opens up a secret, but I don't know where the secret is. I really have no idea. I think it may be those coins that I'm walking right past, but I guess I went back to save. And yeah, I think the secret may have been those coins right there. But there's still a plank and some coins on the other side. I'm very confused about how to get over there, so I kind of decide that we need to go over and check, basically to see if there's another path that was open, because I couldn't recall if the coins were opened up by that secret, or if the secret was something different, basically. But I didn't see anything. I didn't see any real path. Wanted to check on that wall just because it looked a little goofy with the two things next to the torch there. And now it's time to brave the knife trap. Not so bad, though. We can actually make it through pretty well. And now we just have to clear out the other side of it, I suppose, for the most part. We did activate a whole nother pack, but with the combo, they are truly no match for us. But now we find a new enemy. These, I guess these guys are, I would call them wisps, maybe? It's sort of what they look like to me. They hit hard, and the only saving grace is that they don't shoot quickly, and the projectiles are quite slow, but they explode when they die, as you can see. Which is bad. It's real bad as a melee to have enemies that explode. You have to be very careful. So we're going to lose some lives here, basically as we figure out the mechanics. Went the wrong way there a little bit, but decided I would go attack this painting on the wall here, or scroll, I guess, just in case it was a secret path. Sadly, it was not. So basically, we just need to make our way back to that area. Shouldn't be too bad. And then we can finish clearing stuff out a little bit here. Yeah, not much else to get coin-wise right there, but a whole bunch more over here. Took a lot of dumb damage there. There's really no reason for me to take that damage. That was silly. But, you know, as I said, I was still sort of figuring out the enemy patterns, how they work, you know, how long it takes to kill them in particular is a really important thing to know. So you can know, you know, how long you can stay in and when you need to get out. Kind of went the other direction up here. And I figured out that we can just walk past the spike trap. No big deal. No fanciness needed, really. Because as long as you stay sort of toward the bottom, the knives aren't fast enough to reach you. There we go. I've got the wisps pretty well figured out. Just clearing out this one last little area here, and then it turns into a bigger area. Which is annoying because, you know, you always, for me anyway, when I'm playing a, particularly like an RPG or something, I always want to go the wrong way first. And what I mean by that is, you know, usually there's dead ends and the like, and I like to try to explore everything, get it, you know, get all the items, all that good stuff. And when you go the right way first, it makes it difficult to do that because you have to backtrack even further than you normally would have. So, you know, unless there's significant threat to my person, I will always hope to go the wrong way first so that I can locate all the goodies with minimal amount of time spent, basically. This is especially important in like old school RPGs with the random, you know, random encounters basically that pop up. And so the more you have to walk around and backtrack, the more fights you have to do, and that can be incredibly dangerous. As you can see, there's a plant monster on the other side of the wall there. So I was doing a little bit of a dance to get that wisp so he would stop friggin' shooting at us. And then I activated a pack of eyeball guys. But they are no match for us. At this point, you know, we kind of need to make a decision of what to do with our bronze key because we don't have any other bronze keys on us. And I think I make the appropriately thiefy decision here. But first we have to clear out these monsters that are running us down. Almost lost it on that one eyeball guy there. And we activate another pack here, of course, because they can see through walls, apparently. All enemies can see through walls. Took a little bit of damage there, not happy about it. But managed to finish that enemy off nonetheless. So I'm trying to see what's inside this room here, basically. And I decided, you know what, there's a shitload of gold coins in here. We're going to go in here first. I mean, typically there's enough, I mean, always even, there's enough keys for every door. We haven't really had to make any choices there. So that's why I didn't worry about it too terribly much. We are low on HP though, so I come down here to grab a little bit more. And then we can mosey on and start clearing out the rest of this hallway. Just trying to find a secret door. Sadly was not successful, but then we find both a bronze key and a gold key, which is very nice. Taking some bad damage though, and it hurts a lot. And I get a little bit too aggressive for my own good here, and yeah, try to get up in the faces of those wisps, and it doesn't quite work out. But that was pretty good progress, I think, for this video. I apologize again about the loss of the commentary, but I hope you enjoyed the episode. And until next time, my name has been Rojo, and thanks for watching.